I am a peculiar people's person. We just wanted to create a space where people will just be overwhelmed by local. It's really hard doing something when there's no really monetary value. I think you guys know.
Of course, there's nothing you can do without,
But guys,
money.
let's start.
If
Let's
we're being
build.
honest.
Yeah, let's build. By the time the money starts coming in, we'll be ready.
We'll be ready.
Yeah, we'll be
Absolutely.
ready. We'll have corrected our mistakes.
Yes.
We'll have dotted our I's and crossed our T's.
Yes.
So what's important is just
to get yourself ready.
to execute.
Yes.
Because the time is coming.
The time is absolutely.
Then by the time the
money comes.
The money comes
Yeah.
in, the people who've been working hard
Yeah.
over the years are going to be the ones first in line. We need to create, we need to produce, we need to own. Right now, we are consuming what we do not own.
Yeah.
We are consuming what we do not create. We are consuming what we are not producing. And it's tragic for our standard of living because the money is moving outside. So let's just take it easy with the negative energies and competition and bickering and bad mouthing and envy. Just take it easy on that because it's not going to help anyone at the end of the day. Like bicker, if I speak ill of someone else, it doesn't make me speak well, but if we empower, uplift, support, collaborate with each other, we're just a handful, man. We have a chance. Then let's try. Let's make an attempt, for future generations.
Hello, my name is Siphiwo Lushaba and you are on the Marketplace, where we lead conversations that connect, that inform, and that empower. I would first like to thank our partners, Bahle Gallery, IMG'N Graphics, African Tourism Showcase Eswatini, a Peculiar People. And today we have another special guest who is from a Peculiar People. His name is Melusi Dlamini, the founder and chairperson of A Peculiar People. And we have also our lovely co-presenter, the CEO of African Tourism Showcase, Eswatini, Hloniphile Matsebula. I hope you enjoy today's episode.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Marketplace. My name is Hloniphile Matsebula and I am the Director at African Tourism Showcase Eswatini. We are a professional services company. We specialize in the design and implementation of African events, tours, and program logistics. So today we have Mr. Melusi Dlamini, and he is the founder and executive chairman of the Peculiar People. Mr. Dlamini, welcome to the platform.
Thank you, Nkolo. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here at the Marketplace.
Thank you so much. Melusi, please tell us more about yourself and the organization that you represent.
So I am a Peculiar People's person at A Peculiar People, which is a creative agency that focuses on connecting consumers with local products. All things local, that's our primary focus. We just make sure that local products are the priority when consumers want to shop. Yeah, in all sectors. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Zux. Take us back. How did A Peculiar People begin, and what sparked your passion for promoting local brands?
The Peculiar People is still a baby.
Yeah.
It's a young agency that was registered early last year, early 2024. So basically, as I've said, the focus was to connect consumers with local products. With my background in tourism, in agriculture, in the arts, in the music, I just felt there weren't enough platforms and programs that amplify local products.
Absolutely.
In terms of different sectors, in terms of the quality, in terms of the stories behind, the entrepreneurs, and as we started, then we then learned of now the hardships, the challenges, which we're all trying to navigate right now together as a group with startup. We're also a small startup company. We work with a lot of micro and small enterprises, and we are hoping to grow together for the betterment of our local economy.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You're really doing great, Melusi. So when you look at Eswatini today, what really excites you the most about the buy local movement?
I think what is quite exciting is the fact that a lot of consumers, a lot of Swati are starting to realize the importance of buying local. Not just buying local, but choosing quality, choosing, to spend on our local entrepreneurs. And also the local entrepreneurs have realized that we need to compete on a global space. If I'm creating a product or a service, I definitely need to make sure that I compete with the international brands.
Yeah.
It's not easy, but it has to happen. So, everyone needs help. Everyone needs guidance. Everyone needs to come to the table to see how we can foster an economy that one day we'll all look back and be proud of.
Yeah.
What we've done. I truly, truly believe this.
Yeah.
This is our only chance of economic dignity if we can just start supporting our own and circulating our finances within ourselves.
Absolutely.
We'll definitely see the results pretty soon, and let's just try and make sure that we also introduce local products to friends and family members.
Absolutely.
To people that come to visit us from outside the country. And if a local entrepreneur benefits, definitely there's going to be a ripple effect to our local economy.
Yes. Yeah. And it's amazing. You just mentioned that you have worked across entertainment, tourism, and culture. So how did these experiences shape the vision of a peculiar people?
I think first what we realized, what I realized personally, was that we are getting a lot of support from international guests. And as a Maswati, our culture is to consume what we do not produce.
Absolutely.
The preference has always been what is coming from outside is better than what we have. For a long time, whether it's entertainment, music, tourism, beauty products, furniture, you name it. For a long time, it's been a culture to just consume what we import, to respect and prefer what we don't produce.
Of course.
That has had tragic, consequences for our economy, for our creators, for our innovators, for our producers. And we want to change that. And we can all change that as a community, not just 1, 2, 3 people, but everyone has a part to play to make sure that if I go to a shop, I clearly make a decision to choose between a brand that is produced locally and a brand that has been imported. Yeah. As long as the quality is the same. I mean, let's not look at the pricing yet. We still don't have the capacity to produce affordable products because we don't have the capacity to produce huge volumes
from scratch.
So just please bear in mind that a lot of people are able to compete in terms of pricing because they're able to produce 1,000 products a day, but let's just be lenient towards our local entrepreneurs and support them so that they can get to that level.
Speaking of support, I'm sure it must have been very hard to convince Swati to believe in the quality of locally produced products. What challenges have you personally and as a peculiar people experienced in trying to get Swati to truly believe in the quality of locally produced products?
I think the first challenge is getting the entrepreneur to believe that what they produce can compete with international products.
Yeah.
If it cannot compete, then it's important for us to get help and make sure that we get to that standard, whether it's music, whether it's a tourism offering.
Yeah.
Just we need to make sure that we remain authentic because that's currency. You know, if it's as Swazi as possible and authentic as possible,
yeah,
then it's going to be very hard to avoid. I mean, because people, that's what they buy.
Yes.
So it's more of a mindset. I truly believe that our mindset is our greatest capital. So we've seen a couple of local entrepreneurs like rising to the occasion, working hard. I mean, you can see most of them already in the retail shops.
Of course.
Some of them have crossed the border to South Africa.
Yeah.
And then now with consumers, it has always been a challenge because of the quality. A lot of people are exposed, have traveled. They really understand that, okay,
this is not how it should be.
Yeah.
You know?
The standards.
The standard is,
yeah. But I think we just need to just convince everyone to at least where we can choose local. I mean, I can't choose. There's certain products that we don't have locally, like an apple.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you love apple juice, that's fine. But if you have the chance of choosing an orange, which we produce in bulk in the kingdom, then please make sure that a banana. You support the local one because, I mean, it's fresher, it's organic.
Yes.
It hasn't been traveling much, you know. So let's just try just to convince people. Also, another challenge is that local consumers are not aware of a lot of local products.
Yeah.
Some of these products, they're not even aware that they're local. The consumer that has been buying a product at Pick and Pay for a year or two, whether it's just a beauty product, you find that they were not aware that it's a local product.
I mean, a lot of them are not even aware that we can produce coffee in the kingdom.
Imagine.
In the kingdom.
Imagine. So it's more of a culture shift that we all have to work together.
And spreading the awareness.
And just making sure that we are currently raising funds.
Yeah.
To create like a 360 multimedia buy local campaign, working with different creatives from Satera Agency.
Yeah.
And if we get enough support, raise enough money, we will be, releasing some exciting, amazing multimedia content that's going to just change, the perspective. And I think it's important that we target young people as well, growing up. Straight to the top, because that's the future of where our money is.
Absolutely. Empowering the youth.
The youth is very important.
Very important. I mean, you are working so hard towards pushing this movement, which really shows that you truly believe in the locally made products. I mean, you wouldn't want to put your image in something that it's lacking, it has poor quality. It means that you believe in it. So in your view, what makes Swazi made products special in terms of, what gives them the authentic edge?
I think just being Swati is a special thing. I mean, we've got success stories now of how young people like Uncle Waffles has insisted on telling everyone that she's a Swazi. And she's special.
Yes.
Look at where she is now. We've had one of the biggest breakthrough songs from Sen's Diki, breaking almost every record which still stands up until today because it was a Swazi song.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a Swazi that has traveled a lot, you will always notice that there's a certain aura.
Yeah.
And there's a special...
There's something about special
about it. Yeah,
about being Swazi.
About being the Swati.
I mean, as you know, I'm in tourism. I travel to all these countries. And I'm telling you, straight from the airport, I don't know how many times I've been, especially in, the western part of Africa, your Zimbabwe. The airports, they will tell you, are you from Swaziland, South Africa? Or sometimes they say South Africa. Well, I don't know, maybe in terms of looks, but also they say, the demeanor. It just shows that you are from, So I agree with you. This,
from
something.
A kingdom.
Yes.
Yeah, from a kingdom. Even if you look at even the corporate world, you'd be shocked at how many leaders that the world corporations are being led by Maswati. Yeah, people who grew up here, went to school here. Which means we have something. Whatever it is, we just have to make sure that we don't change. We nurture it.
Absolutely.
And we make most of it and we monetize it to our advantage. Because we have something special.
Yeah.
Our cultural ceremonies are something that the world looks forward to. We've been able to maintain our heritage that dates centuries ago. I think what's important is just to keep on. Even our tourism offerings, I mean, people will tell you that when they come to Eswatini, they want to experience Eswatini.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're not trying to.
I can guarantee, 100% guarantee you that's why when I book my clients, I always make sure that I get them. They need to feel that they're in Eswatini.
Yeah.
They're not impressed by buildings.
No.
I mean, they have better.
No.
So they want to sleep in a hive.
Yeah.
They want to wake up and do community tours and eat ingwangwa.
And milk a cow.
And milk a cow.
Yeah,
they really want that experience.
Yeah.
So
and they pay for it.
And they handsomely. They pay for it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So how is your agency bridging the gap between local producers and consumers in a practical and impactful way?
We've created a couple of platforms.
Yeah.
We've created the Made in Eswatini Consumer Fair, which was the first this year.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone who supported. Thanks to everyone who came and bought. Thanks to the entrepreneurs who showed up with the excellent products. We just wanted to create a space where people will just be overwhelmed by local. Yes. I mean, it's different when you hear about products than when you see a product. When you see an egg, milk, water, and a beverage, alcoholic beverage, a t-shirt, craft, an earring, jewelry, food. And it's all made here. When you see everything with your eyes. Yeah. I think there's some magic in that. So we just wanted to create those platforms. And then we've also created an e-commerce platform, madeineswatini.store, which was launched by the Honorable Minister recently. We've also created like a mark. We felt like, because now we've got the products, we've got the platforms. Now we need to distinguish.
Yeah.
People want to know where a product comes from. Even locals want to know if this product is a local product. It's in its. So we've come up with a mark of origin that will soon be licensing out to all the local product owners. And then we've created Consumer Choices Awards as well, where consumers nominate their favorite products.
Yeah.
And then those products compete amongst each other. And then consumers then go on and vote for their favorite local products. That was also a fair success, looking that we got more than 200,000 consumers voting for different local products. Of course, a lot of lessons learned in terms of competition. There's certain brands that can never compete with certain brands.
Of course.
So we'll change that. We learn, we listen. It's important.
Yes.
And practically that's what we have done. And obviously next year, we are going all in. We will be launching the next season very soon. There's new events and platforms that we'll be launching. in Joburg as well as locally, just to make sure that this local products are in your face consistently instead of having one event a year and then one digital platform. We want to create a series of platforms for local products to be seen, to be experienced, to be bought.
Yeah.
And obviously, this then allows local product owners to get feedback.
Yes.
To get the critics.
Yes.
You know, so
how
they
to
improve. You
yeah.
know, and I take that as data all the time. If people tell you what you're doing wrong, how you can improve, it's good data.
Yeah.
If you affect that, then you'll be unstoppable. But if you still create things for you, then chances of you winning in life are going to be slim. But if you create for a market, local, regional, international, then winning is inevitable because it means your market base is always going to grow.
Absolutely.
So that's what we truly believe in.
Thank you. You know, you're just really showing that you are really particular in the monitoring and evaluation space.
Yeah.
Well done on that. It's very important.
Yeah.
It's really important. So you've basically answered my next question, because I was going to ask you to share a success story, you know, that reflects the impact of your initiatives and also, you know, a brand or a project that you are especially proud of. Maybe if I can ask you which one stands out? Say, I am absolutely proud of myself. Oh, my brand. That stands out.
I cannot single out a single local product. There's a couple of amazing local products from different sectors, man. I mean, I've discovered that we make taps, we manufacture paints.
Yes.
We've got a number of amazing beauty and cosmetics products that work.
Yes.
We have got amazing sauces. I would say what I'm really proud of is the fact that we started. You know, we started. Now we have to just see how we can get support, monetize, so this becomes sustainable. You know, going forward. But I'm just really proud of the team that I work with. It's really hard doing something when there's no really monetary value. I think you guys know.
Of course, there's nothing you can do without, you know.
But guys, let's start.
If we're being honest,
let's build. By the time the money starts coming in, we'll be ready.
We'll be ready.
Yeah, we'll be
absolutely
ready. We'll have corrected our mistakes.
Yes.
We'll have dotted our I's and crossed our T's.
Yes.
So what's important is just
to get yourself ready
to execute.
Yes.
The time is coming.
The time is absolutely.
Then by the time the money comes in, the people who've been working hard over the years are going to be the ones first in line. Unfortunately, that's the nature of life.
That's nature of life.
If you work hard, you will get a reward. Like you will reap what you sow.
And it also just, you know, when someone works hard and they are currently not expecting anything in terms of monitoring, it shows that this person is passionate about this thing.
Absolutely.
So now we are testing this, because those who are going to fall behind, they were obviously not passionate about it yet, you know. So now by the time the money comes, at least we have our tribe. We have real entrepreneurs who stood the test of time.
We know the champions.
We know the champions. You know?
I've been working in agriculture. I know the people that have been doing this, that have been affected by storms and droughts, and they kept on coming back. Amazing young, resilient entrepreneurs. And I promise by the time things start really working out to our favor, once all the policies are in place and, you know, the public purse is deliberate on supporting local. I mean, honestly,
we're unstoppable.
We'll be unstoppable.
We will be unstoppable.
We'll just need to now conquer the world.
Of course. I mean, you've mentioned you've been a part of big cultural events like your Luju Festival, Bushfire, Swama Awards. How do these experiences influence your approach to empowering local entrepreneurs. I think you've shared Renike's on that. Maybe if you can just emphasize on that.
I think what we've learned over the years is that we have what it takes. Even though Swati will continue being excited for you to either bring an international artist or buy an international brand like Steve Madden and what in terms of clothing, but we do seriously have what it takes. We've got talent in abundance. It's just we've got the passion as well. It's just unfortunate that the passion doesn't pay bills, but patient, guys.
But passion is passion. Bills or not, passion is passion.
Be patient, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, the good thing about passion is that you will not stop.
Oh no, you won't
until you know it cracks. So I think we've just learned that in all different sectors of business, we have got amazing creators, amazing producers, amazing innovators, and for me, those are the people that I believe are peculiar.
Yeah,
because those are the people that create.
Yes,
those are the job creators instead of the job seekers.
Absolutely,
you know, those are the people that want to leave a legacy tomorrow. You know, that want to export more than they import.
Of course,
the people that literally make a point to visit local tourist spaces. I mean, you find the Swazi that knows all about Kruger National Park, but they've never been to Mkhaya Game Reserve.
They've never been to Shane. They don't even know which part of the country.
I think that's embarrassing.
It is a shame.
I think we just have to just learn to appreciate our own, because we have what it takes. I mean, we honestly have.
Absolutely.
That's what I've seen. Even working for these international festivals, you get exposed to a lot of international performers as well. Yeah. And you see local performers, you're blown away with that, man. Hey, this guy is
even better than.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. So I love music, so I'm always gonna keep on. Yeah. You know.
Yes.
Making an example. Yeah. With music and food.
Yeah. Of course.
But we do have excellent. If you've tasted local coffee, you will attest.
Yeah.
You know, 2-3 years ago, it didn't taste same as it does now, which means a lot of work has been put into it.
Yeah.
You know, there's still a lot to do in terms of service, local entrepreneurs, in terms of understanding that, guys, it's a competition's business.
Yes.
If I don't return calls, if I don't take care of the consumer, I'm going to lose the consumer. You know, so I think obviously there's a lot to do in terms of local entrepreneurs, but I'm quite confident that a lot of them are doing excellent work.
Yeah.
And we just need to also find a sweet spot, because someone can be great at working in the garden and producing the biggest, beautiful cabbages, but maybe they're not able to sell well. Yeah. Maybe they're not good in branding and marketing or social media. So we just have to create an ecosystem where we all work together and make sure that if you're great at film, you help those that are doing local stuff. If you're great at marketing, if you're great at sales, at graphic design, you play your part to make sure that if there's a local product, how can you help, you know, so that if we work as a team and collaborate and just even forget about the local competition and focus on the world, I mean, then we can just focus on Africa.
Yes.
And we'll make
our continent.
Yeah. And there's a lot of work that's been done by His Majesty and the Ministry to make sure that trade is with the enabling and creating relationships and
collaborations with countries.
America, a lot of people right now envy us internationally because of the tariff situation when it comes to US. So we should be taking advantage of that right now. True. Because it's the work first choice.
Super first choice.
Yes, computer with everyone. So sebasivulele, yabona. So I think lokukhulu nje longifunzile ukuthi I know we are capable. We're capable. We just need to give people that are talented the opportunity. You know, instead of stifling it. And working against it. Yeah.
So going to your point, besides tourism, I also run an NGO called Impact Foundation.
Okay.
We empower women with skills and skill development. So one of the programs that we have is a skills development program that teaches women how to, make soap, perfumes, and those things.
Yeah.
And we've really just, in terms of getting partnerships, because my part was that we can't just empower the woman to be able to produce soap. You find that, okay, she knows how to produce the soap, but when it comes to packaging, when it comes to branding, I mean, I've produced my soap, so now I have an Aquil bottle now that looks orange, and I'm selling green soap inside. So now, and the branding as well. So I'd really like to echo on your words that we really need a lot of support in terms of that, because in as much as maybe they do want to, produce proper packaging, but they do not have the resources to do so. So the entrepreneurs really need a lot of support in terms of that, in terms of being educated on quality standards and packaging, and in terms of, resources to be able to afford a proper package for their products. So thank you for creating that package.
Oh, wow, thank you. Thank you. I didn't know you're behind Impact.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are doing great work.
Thank you so much.
You guys are doing great work. I think one of the things that we learned, we discovered just this year alone, we interact with a lot of products. But now when it comes to consumer fairs, and now you get to meet the people behind the products. And trust me, out of 230 products, 90% are women.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, that for me, that gave me like surety that, okay, women, they're the ones that are working hard. Because we discovered this at the fair. Then, when everyone is setting up, people are struggling. And you're going to have time, man.
But you know what? You know where the sad part is? Besides that, I'm also a certified trainer for digital skills for women.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an initiative of the International Training Center and the ILO, International Labour Organization. And it's called Women in Digital Business.
Yes.
And many people ask, why is it called Women in Digital Business? Why are you focusing more on women? Because we've done, the ILO have done their research, and they discovered that a lot of entrepreneurs are women. In as much as, yes, we also have men, but women struggle the most in terms of marketing their products. Jimbo's corner, but they're able to maneuver somehow. Women are there, they want to work, they are, born, Proverbs 31. She wakes up early in the morning, she plows her field. So we are born with it, but the resources are very limited.
So thanks, guys, for doing what you do.
Thank you so much.
It's showing, honestly. Then now I see, okay, this is why there was just so many women that want to create, that want to produce, that are using their hands to create amazing stuff, from jewelry to clothing to crochet.
And they're very passionate about it.
And juices.
Yes.
Hey, women,
it's amazing to see.
Yeah, it's beautiful to see. It's just so look at struggle yabona ukuthi bathwele kanzima bathina sesiyathi nje lesibene team emajaha nje lakade kuqalisa usisi bethu bomake bethu labetako, because we learn to showcase, because they really really overwhelmed us in terms of their support, wanting to be seen, wanting to sell, wanting to create, wanting to produce. So I think you guys are doing a great job. It's very embarrassing. 90%.
I know, 90% is a lot. It's too drastic, hey? It's too much. The gap is too much. But it's fine. We'll get there. Thank you so much. We've really learned a lot on the impact and growth of the peculiar people. Thank you so much for sharing. So now I will hand over to my co-host, Mr. Siphiwo Lushaba, who is the founder of the Marketplace. Welcome, Lushaba.
Welcome once again, viewers. My name is Siphiwo Lushaba, and you are on the marketplace. Thank you to our co-host Hloniphile Matsebula, and as she also stated that today we have a special guest by the name of Melusi Dlamini. And welcome once again, guest Melusi. And continuing from the conversation that you had with Miss Matsebula, as a leader and culture architect, how do you balance creativity and strategy in driving local innovation?
That's a struggle.
Okay.
That's a struggle, my brother. I'm sure every entrepreneur will attest, especially a startup, that in the early days you have to you are the strategist, yeah, the creative.
Okay.
I work with a very small team.
Okay.
Very small team, which is just family, and my wife, our events coordinator, my son. So we have to do everything, accounts, hey, you name it. So it's not easy. It's not easy. So we're still learning.
Okay.
We're still learning. I think learning is another very important process.
Yeah.
You can execute, but learn and implement. But we're striving towards a sustainable business model where we'll be able to have excellent people dealing with different positions within the company.
Okay.
So yeah, it is a struggle. I think it's hard because there's then family, then children, there's relationships, and there's a business that needs you to be up 21 hours a day.
Yeah.
Because if you sleep, you know what happens when you sleep.
Yeah, everything.
Business, everything.
You don't make
goes
any
to
money.
bed.
Yeah.
But we are positive that we will reach a stage where we are sustainable. We've got a bigger team. We've got professionals helping us that are getting paid well to do different things. With the grace of God, we are hopeful. Yeah, that we'll get there. Right now, we're just focusing a lot on the execution.
Okay.
It is what is giving us the lessons, actually, because you can write a strategy all you want, but it's when you execute that, when you implement, then you see that, okay,
it's working.
This is working. This is not working. I need to change this.
Okay.
I need to stay away from that. So yeah, it's a learning curve, a beautiful learning curve. Okay. I'm in this full time, so I'm enjoying the challenges and the learnings. Okay.
So I also understand that you work with so many startups and entrepreneurs and peculiar people.
Thank you.
And what would be your advice to entrepreneurs, whether young or grown up, in as far as driving or building purpose-driven brands, especially in Eswatini? What would be your advice to them?
Understanding the market, where the money is, who's paying.
Yeah.
I mean, once you understand where the money is, then you're able to direct your marketing, your production towards that niche. Understanding your market, your niche, understanding how the consumers think, understanding what the buyers want. It's extremely important. Whatever product you're in, could be a great product, but if the positioning is not right, you're not going to be able to sustain, because you need money at the end of the day. So I think for me that would be very key. You need to seriously do your homework when it comes to uptake, consumers, market trends. It's very important. The people that are spending on this product, what are they spending on? Why? Where? And when? You know what I'm saying? So, like coffee, you need to know when people want coffee, where people want coffee, why, and the frequency, so that you can position yourself to take advantage of those consumers. Okay, maybe stalling on the entrepreneurs, more especially the entrepreneurs you've worked with at Peculiar People. What one thing do you think that you have identified that this is the one thing? I know you have identified probably a lot, but what would be that one thing that you said, this is one mistake that most
startups or entrepreneurs or young entrepreneurs are doing that they should correct from your experience and observation whilst working at Peculiar People?
Expecting instant success.
Okay.
Yeah, especially young people.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You then expect and it doesn't happen. You get disappointed, and now you start blaming everybody. But I think what people must understand is that there's always a journey. You know, some young people want to just be part of the end result.
Okay.
And see, there's a lot that goes into greatness.
Okay.
Once people are great, they all have a story to tell. There's a lot that they've done. There's a lot of sacrifices, discipline, hard work, disappointments, rejections, wins. It's just never like that.
Yeah.
When you're successful. So I think we just need to exercise a bit of patience and go for the long-term goal. You know, then money is going to come. Money is going to come, but it's not going to happen overnight.
Overnight, yeah.
Definitely. No matter how great, talented, charismatic you are, it's not going to happen overnight.
Okay.
You're going to have to
be patient.
Get those 10,000 hours in the bag before you can even call yourself as someone who's doing whatever it is you're doing. You know, if you haven't gotten that far, then take your time, man. Take your time. Whatever you're doing, whether it's a service, whatever, even in sports, even if you're excellent in basketball or volleyball or soccer, put in the hours. Yeah, it's just as simple as that. Put in the work. It will definitely. If you're talented, at least you tick the first box.
Yeah.
You know. Then you need to work hard and be disciplined and be patient and be understanding. Because once you're in business, it's not about you. It's about the consumer.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with you. It's like whatever you want, however you see it. But it should be about the person that's going to put in money.
Yeah.
It's like approaching sponsors and the like. It's never about you, my man. If you want a sponsor, it has to be about the person who's supposed to put in money.
Yeah.
You know, I think young people need to get that right very early, because there's a lot of talent out there. But the pace, the entitlement, it's going to hinder a lot of growth for a lot of talented young people.
Yeah, and I think that's true, because consistency and putting in the work is very important.
Very key.
Yeah, and probably coming back to Peculiar People.
Yeah.
So what upcoming events and projects should we look out for, especially at a Peculiar People's person?
Okay, yeah. We're just about to launch the next season.
Okay.
Of the Made in Eswatini. A lot of conversations are happening behind. What I can confirm is that the Made in Eswatini Consumer Fair is coming back on the 25th of April, thanks to the City Council.
Okay.
We're fully supportive, the Mbabane City Council, fully supportive of our activities, totally behind us. We truly appreciate those partnerships. But we will be announcing very soon. The Consumer Choices Awards is also coming back on the 25th of June.
Okay.
Next year, that's confirmed. We also have secured a venue and some partners in South Africa. We're taking the concept to Joburg next year in September. We're doing like a big festival experience just for local talents, like amazing local talents, musicians and product owners. So yeah, I think that, and then there's more that will be revealed after the launch. Yeah, I wouldn't want to preempt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So, when all is said and done, what legacy would you like to leave behind, especially in Eswatini's creative and economic landscape?
I think
more especially with the work that you've done.
It's personal. Personally, I just want. We just need to have our country to be a better place for the future generation.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we need to work hard to develop the next generation of job creators.
Okay.
A lot has been done to create job seekers. That's why the ratio is not matching up in terms of people that need jobs and the jobs that are out there. But now we need to focus on job creators, and the job creators, my brother, most of them are not even in the classroom.
Yeah.
They are creating.
Yeah.
They are producing. They're innovating. You know what I'm saying? So I think for me, God bless my heart, my soul, and my dreams. That's what I want. You know, Eswatini to be a better place. There's huge potential.
Okay.
I love reading about Switzerland stories because of their size, but they have been able to do a lot. With Singapore.
Okay.
So I think for me that's important to always make our kingdom, our beautiful kingdom, a better place for those that are coming after us. Yeah, we've had to suffer. I can only imagine our parents.
Yeah.
Our forefathers.
Okay.
But the future is looking good, and we just want to create a better place for those that are coming after us, for them to say, okay, this is what we can do because one day so and so did that, so that this is where we are now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. So how can people and business people connect with what you are doing as a peculiar people's or a person's peculiar people? How can people, like individuals and businesses, connect to what you're doing, as well as to help amplify or propel your vision and your mission as a peculiar people?
I think right now the first thing to do is get in touch with us. hello@peculiarpeople.africa.
Okay.
There's so many opportunities for collaboration. So many opportunities, so many partners as well that have come on board, thankfully. But I think the first thing, people must just choose a local brand, choose a local service.
Okay.
Where they can, really. I mean, this is not a forced situation, but where you can try and support local, try and consume local, try and produce for exports, and everything after that will fall into place.
Okay. So what is one word that would sum up your leadership and your leadership and your purpose? Either one word or one phrase that would just sum up.
One word would be grit.
Okay.
GRIT.
Okay.
Because in the world we live in today, we will not survive. Without it. I think in one word. In one sentence, maybe. I haven't thought that far, man. But what keeps me going is great.
Okay. Probably from the conversation that you had with our co-host Hloni, or even from what I have been asking you, or our conversation, what would be that one thing that our viewers, anyone who's watching this episode, you would say, even if you forget everything that was said, that you said today, but this one thing, don't forget about this one thing. What would be that one thing from the conversation that you had with Hloni, our co-host, our lovely co-host, as well as me?
We need to create.
Okay.
We need to produce.
Yeah.
We need to own.
Okay.
Yeah. We need to create, we need to produce, we need to own. Right now, we are consuming what we do not own.
Yeah.
We are consuming what we do not create. We are consuming what we are not producing. And it's tragic for our standard of living, because the money is moving outside our circles of influence in bulk. So we just need to make sure that we've got excellent examples. Look around you. Look at the people, the nations that are thriving. Look around them. They love who they are. They love their countries. They work together. They support each other. They collaborate. So let's just take it easy with the negative energies and competition and bickering and bad mouthing and envying. Just take it easy on that, because it's not going to help anyone at the end of the day. If I bicker, if I speak ill of someone else, doesn't make me speak well,
Yeah.
you know. But if we empower, uplift, support, collaborate with each other, we're just a handful, man. We have a chance.
Yeah.
Let's try. Let's make an attempt, you know, for future generations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Melusi, for coming through and honoring the invite on the marketplace.
Yeah.
And I would also love to thank our co-host, Hloniphile Matsebula. She's the director of African Tourism Showcase Eswatini. Thank you so much to Bahle Gallery for hosting us there. An amazing ambience, as you can see. And thank you so much to IMG'N Graphics for capturing such moments, because it's important to capture such moments.
Yes.
Thank you so much to a Peculiar People, a very amazing brand that encourages locals to buy from locals.
Yes.
And as Zox has said, let us encourage one another and continue creating so that we consume what we have created and collaborate and empower one another instead of competing with one another. And thank you to our viewers. Hopefully, you will be with us in the next episode. My name is Siphiwo Lushaba, and you were on the marketplace.